Yeah, hello again, scrappers. Here's another little item here that thought I'd take the time to show you how I tear them down. Come off of hot water tanks. I call them pop-off valves, high pressure pop-offs. I think most of you know what they are. And got a little bit of tin here. This ring here is usually aluminum. Tin, the rest is brass, and down here you got a copper rod. That's partially copper, but if you look, I don't know how well you can see that on camera. Looks like it's got some kind of like plastic in there. You can see the orange color, so you know it's copper. Yeah, so it's filled with kind of a plastic filler or something. So may just need to throw them in dirty copper. Plus there's a little bitty rod sticking out the back end right here. Magnet's not sticking to that one, but there is some metal in there because you see the magnet is kind of, get over here where you can see it. The magnet is kind of trying to pick it up. So there is some ferrous metal in there. I've never really tried to cut these down and clean these up any, but so I just keep them all together, take them to your scrapyard and see what they want to call them at. I guess you could probably take the die grinder, put it in a vise or something, and try to cut down and try to clean it out. Usually how I do these, when I'll come to the side, cut that little rivet off of there. Get that off there. Of course, you know that's tin. I've got a piece of aluminum here. Another piece of tin. Shut that compressor off. I think I have enough air to do what I want to do. Usually what I do on these, I'll cut them down this way and cut it across here, and then they come pretty much completely apart. You see there, I didn't even finish that cut there and everything came flying out. Okay, we got a spring here, of course metal sticks. Now here we got a little piece of brass. And it looks like it's got a little rubber washer. Kind of pick out that rubber washer there with an ice pick or little picking tools. I don't know if you saw that. I get the other one here in a second. I'm going to... Okay, so once I go over the top of that, you can see that's brass. So that's probably clean brass there. That just pops out the top. So now all that is clean. Started making that cut and everything flew on out of there. Now that one you can probably see a little better. You can see that little bitty kind of reddish orange gasket in there. So there I'm just taking this little pick kind of picking it on out of there. I'm going to run the other end of the workshop real quick and grab my scale so I can weigh these two things and see how much brass we have there. Give you an idea. Of course, both these pop-off valves are different sizes. One was much longer than the other, so there's going to be a significant difference in weight. If you find my videos informative, entertaining, or just interesting, whatever, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate it if you subscribe. This one's really a little more difficult to clean out, but sometimes I get some of that stuff, I'll just maybe take the torch to it or something, burn it out of there. Okay, I'll run and grab the scale just real quick. One of the things I'm thinking about doing here shortly is building well, I got a foundry built. I tried running my propane. I don't know if I ran it long enough, got it hot enough. See if you can see that. 14.1 ounces, so there's almost a pound right there. Yeah, $1 something a pound. You see it only took a minute or two to clean it. So I put these two little pieces on there. 14.9, so yeah, just shy of a pound. And if they would have both been big, you would have had over a pound. But I'm fixing to build me a waste oil burner. I ordered a siphon tip. It should be in this later this week. And once it comes in, I'll start getting all the other components together. So what I wanted to do is start melting down aluminum, because you get a lot of these. So what I want to do is throw these into basically a barrel. What I want to do first, maybe even lawnmower motors, stuff like that, and try to salvage all the aluminum, and then pour them into ingots, and then from there I can put them on eBay and get a better price than what the scrapyard's paying for aluminum. And maybe even sell them to some of these people that do metal casting for aluminum. But main thing for this video was to show you how to break down these little pop-off valves. And so with a little die grinder, you got that little bitty, little thin blade, probably not even 1/16 of an inch. But you can use an angle grinder, probably be a little more bulkier. But use a hacksaw if that's all you had. But mainly just cut across, cut down about halfway, and cut in this direction, and that usually does it. And just dump that rod out of there, and as you can see, it's clean through and through. So that's it for this video, folks. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification button, and that way you're informed when I put up more videos. I try to put one up. Right now I'm doing it every Sunday because I've been working Saturdays. Yesterday was the first Saturday I had off probably all summer. Well, I think I had one other Saturday. So, happy scrapping, folks. We'll see you later.